Good morning. Hey, out there. This is Dr. Pamela Robinson of the Lotus Flower Podcast. And I know that this isn't the normal time that I come on for the podcast, but I'm coming to you right now because I have a very exciting announcement. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I hope that you all woke up this morning feeling refreshed and that you are shining bright and that your morning is pleasant. For this is the day that the Lord has made, and I am rejoicing and I am glad in it. I am so glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. Let us exalt his name together. For the Lord is good, and his mercies endureth forever. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. And because he is good and better than good, I am able to sit in front of you this morning and tell you of the goodness of the Lord. Because if it had not been for the Lord on my side, I just don't know where I would be. So I am so excited again to come on and just share this exciting announcement with you this morning. Welcome, 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 welcome. All of those that support the Lotus Flower Podcast and the Emerging Hope Ministries, and those that are viewers and those that come in and kind of peek in like Nicodemus at night and you kind of watch and see what's going on, but you haven't quite become subscribers yet. You're all welcome. Now, I want to let you know that this month in June, the Lord has called me once again to go on a 3-month sabbatical. And so starting here in the month of June, I started repurposing episodes of the Lotus Flower Podcast from the last 3 years. I was able to bring to you content that was packed rich with relevant topics, experience, and resiliency. And I'm so excited that so many of you have reached back to me and told me that your lives have been so touched by what has been shared through the repurposed videos. And so I'm grateful. So throughout the month of June, July, and August, as I go on my sabbatical, I want you to know that you won't be left without content from the Lotus Flower Podcast. Now for June, I was able to show those repurposed videos. However, for July and August, I'll be showing video shorts as well as video clips. The other day, I created a video short and it was so silly. I was in my kitchen and I was making a chocolate cake from scratch. And it was my first time actually using cake flour because I actually always use just a regular flour. So I thought I would try some of the Swan cake flour to make this chocolate cake. And so I got on there and I had a cute little song going in the background of my video short. And I was kind of dancing around to it. And I was showing you all the ingredients and the pan that I had floured and all of that. Do you know that video short got over 1,000 likes and views to it? I said, man, people really love to be entertained. And so, with saying that, I just want you all to know that those are some of the things I'll be doing, when I'm away on my sabbatical. I won't be leaving you once again, like I said, without content. I'll be creating video shorts and showing clips. And so we'll be in contact. Don't worry. You'll still see Dr. Robinson, and you'll still be able to actually go on in at any time and watch any of the videos that go all the way back from 3 years yourself at your leisure, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can watch those videos. You can actually stream those videos through any audio podcast platform, and they air globally 24/7. So I want you to know that in addition to being able to bring to you those videos and the podcast, the Emerging Hope Ministries has also been able to be beneficial and pour into the lives of many people all over the United States and to other countries, as well as we have come to you with other types of initiatives. And one of them being our culturally affirming mental health products. And I'm so thankful that the Lord has allowed me to be able to create, to write, and to create relevant podcast topics, as well as relevant, culturally affirming mental health products. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you some of those products here on the screen at this time. Now, I have also been gainfully employed in the marketplace as a mental health therapist and as a mental health professional over the last 25 plus years. And for that, I'm grateful. And so as I was working in the field, I was able to go back to school and get a doctorate degree. In addition to my 2 master's degree and my bachelor's, I obtained my doctorate degree in theology. And through that writing of this dissertation here on the screen, I was able to get this dissertation written as well as published. Many people don't get their dissertations published. This dissertation was published by ProQuest, which is a national database that publishes those dissertations that are considered some of the best dissertations that are available for you to be able to purchase, especially when you're doing research. For those that are researching topics centered around mental illness, especially with people of color, they might reach out to ProQuest, that national scholarly database, and purchase my dissertation. Now, as you can see, you can scan the QR code that's right here on the screen with this product. And when you scan that code, you can purchase your copy of my culturally affirming dissertation. I would love for you to be able to benefit from this product and the contents that it has inside of the pages. Also, I was able to extrapolate the content of the dissertation and repurpose it in the form of a book. And it is The Color of Hope, African American Mental Health in the Church. When repurposing that dissertation, I was able to write this culturally affirming product. You can scan the QR code and purchase your copy of my book. It is one of the 3 books that I have been able to write. This book is available not only on Amazon, not only on my website, Emerging Hope Ministries, not only by scanning the QR code, but we have been blessed to have this book included in the library here throughout Wake County. That is down in North Carolina, where they call it the Triangle, Durham, Raleigh, and Chapel Hill and the surrounding areas. Well, Wake County has actually put my book in circulation over the last year. So those that are in Wake County, you don't even have to purchase the book. You can go right to the library and get your copy right off the shelf, or you can sit in your home, go into the website of the library here in Wake County and go ahead and get that book reserved for yourself. You may also do the same thing in Kalamazoo County. This book is in circulation and has been over the last 3 years in the Kalamazoo Public Library throughout that whole library system. You can purchase or not purchase, but get your copy. There's also products there that I have included in the Kalamazoo Public Library, which is my culturally affirming flashcards, and also my Blooming with Hope culturally affirming parenting manual. Those are available in the Kalamazoo Public Library as well. I am grateful that every month you all are purchasing this book, Color of Hope, African American Mental Health in the Church. When I look at my residual income from my book sales, I am so grateful that each month I am seeing the sales are just spiking. And so for that, I am so thankful. Be sure to get your copy by scanning the QR code, by going on to Amazon, by going on to my website, Emerging Hope Ministries, or by reaching out to me, and you'll be blessed. You will be blessed by the content. Also, I have written the Blooming with New Hope Parenting Educational Manual. This manual was written back in 2002 when I found myself a biblically affirmed divorced single parent, raising 3 kids on my own. But it wasn't on my own because the Lord was my husband. He was my support. He was my boo. And I thank and praise him that he brought me through on the other side. And through that time, I was able to write this culturally affirming manual, book, and memoir. So you get 3 in 1. It's a book, it's a manual, and it's a memoir of my life as a single parent. In the book, there are chapters that talk about poverty is more than money. It's not all about having a lack of money. It's about a lack of resources. And I'm going to give you a secret. Poverty is a money-making business. And I won't tell you why. You've got to get this manual. You've got to get this book. You've got to get this memoir, and you will find out why. You've got to get this memoir. This is available on Amazon, on my website, Emerging Hope Ministries, by scanning the QR code on the screen. It is once again available in the Kalamazoo Public Library, and you can reach out to me and get your copy. Once again, this content is full of content that I know will bless you as a single parent, as a professional working with parents, as a pastor, as a youth group leader, grandparents, aunties, uncles, mothers that are just learning how to parent. This book is for all people, anyone that loves children, anyone that has an interest in investing in kids, anyone that's interested in enhancing how to relate to kids, especially children of color. Get your copy of this Blooming with Hope Parenting Educational Manual. And another thing is available to you is my Blooming with New Coping Skills, Culturally Affirming Culturally affirming cards. These flashcards. I gave you a minute for those that know about it to fill in what I was going to say. They are culturally affirming flashcards that help kids to be able to articulate those really big feelings that sometimes get them into trouble because they may not know how to express when they're feeling angry. So instead of expressing that emotion appropriately, they might kick a wall, they might hit a kid, they might scream, they might have a temper tantrum. So my cards will show them how to develop coping skills whereby to express those emotions in an appropriate way. So, and I made sure to include children on these flashcards that are culturally affirming, so that when we're working with those children, these cards will be able to be cards that they can identify with, because they'll say, that face on that card looks just like me. That kid is someone I can identify with. Get your copy, get your game, purchase this for your children, purchase this for your youth group members, purchase this for those that are in therapy with you, purchase this for those children that are in your social media network. I am certain that those children will be blessed and you will be better equipped to get into their world and help them with their mental health wellness. Be sure to purchase my culturally affirming mental health wellness products. Go on to Amazon under the Emerging Hope Ministries. Go on to the Lotus Flower Podcast. Go on to also I have an Etsy shop that you can get those products on as well. So once again, thank you so much for your support of the Lotus Flower Podcast. Thank you so much for your support of the Emerging Hope Ministries. Thank you so much for your support of purchasing my culturally affirming products. Again, I will be on sabbatical starting on this Sunday. I'll be off of all social media, taking a break for relaxation, reset, and recharge. Most importantly, taking a break so that I can seek the Lord for His next set of instruction for my life and for my ministry. And I'm so grateful. So thank you all for your continued support and understanding as I look forward to returning in September with fresh live content and new episodes of the Lotus Flower Podcast. Until then, be sure to tune in this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the last repurposed video of the Lotus Flower Podcast. And be sure to like, comment, and to subscribe to the Lotus Flower Podcast. And in doing so, each time the episode airs, it will drop right there in your inbox. May you live like the lotus at ease in the muddy water. The Lotus Flower Podcast.